Hi, I'm Andrew Orange. Let me ask you a question. What colour is white? I want to help you maximise the potential of your lighting choices for your next project by explaining some basic principles about lamp light colour. Every fitting you choose has a light source in it, producing a particular colour of light. Well, each colour is described not with wonderfully descriptive names as you would find in a paint chart, but with a number, which is our colour temperature, and is measured in degrees Kelvin. It's important for you to understand this principle, together with understanding which lamps that are available, for you to be empowered to take more control over your lit environment. Like fire, the hotter the temperature, the whiter or bluer the light that is emitted from that flame, like white hot. Conversely, the lower the temperature of the fire, the redder the light that comes off the flame. But intuitively, we understand that blue light is cooler, like ice, and that red light is warmer, like fire. But in colour terms, it is the opposite. Well, it's our brains that create the colours that our eyes see. And although we see lots of different colours as we look around the world, generally, illumination is seen as white. But as designers, we need to retrain our brains to recognise that there are various tones of white. When a light source reaches 5,600 degrees Kelvin, we call that daylight, and that is the average daily colour temperature of a northern hemisphere country. Historically, in the 20th century, interior lighting has been lit by tungsten lamps, a burning filament at 2,700 degrees Kelvin. Candlelight will have around 1,800 degrees Kelvin. Daylight, 5,600. Tungsten, 2,700. Candlelight, 1,800. The higher the degree Kelvin, the bluer the light. The lower the degree Kelvin, the redder the light. So by far the most popular colour of interior light is tungsten at 2,700 K, which has set the benchmark for other more efficient technologies to try and match. So how do we successfully replace tungsten? Well, the good news is that newer technologies in LED and fluorescent can give you more control over the colours that you want. First, let's take a look at fluorescent lamps and then LED. Each of these fittings is fitted with a fluorescent lamp. This one is 2,700 K, which is the same as tungsten, when classed as extra warm white. The one in the middle here is 4,000 K, which is classed as white, and 5,600 K here on the end, which is classed as daylight. It's the same fitting, but each with lamps that give very different results. And when you order fixtures through us, we can discuss the lamp which will best suit your scheme, and particularly the colour of the interior. Do not settle for whatever someone else chooses for you. All LED light sources are a completely different technology compared to fluorescent and tungsten, as they are a solid state source of light. There is no burning filament. There is nothing fragile about them. They are a piece of electrical hardware. Well, manufacturers can specify the exact colour temperature of the LED that they want, but there is a financial cost to pay. The creation of specific LED chip colour is very difficult to control, so a large quantity are made with only a small percentage becoming the popular colours. Here we have an LED with a colour temperature of 2,700 achieved in a clever way to keep costs down and achieve a pleasing consistent tungsten-like colour. There is a worldwide demand and shortage for good 2,700 tungsten-like LEDs. So here we are using four 3,000 K warm white LEDs, but seen here in this fitting, mixing their light in a gold colour chamber to give us a lovely tungsten colour without the supply chain issues. Colour perception studies by a man named McAdams demonstrated that colour temperatures can remain constant, say on 2,700, but have a distorted colour bias towards either red, green or blue. But be warned, cheaper LED downlights can cluster together the cheaper, less popular LEDs and still achieve a specific colour temperature, but with a less acceptable colour perception. So let me ask you again, what colour is white? Call us at Orange Lighting and let us help you take control of those colours of white, and let's bring your interior to life.